Let's see here. Good morning. Good noontime. Hello, everybody. My name is Crispina French, and I am a textile recycling artist, activist, entrepreneur, mom, wife, sister, friend. And I go live every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time, where it's Thursday. There's this thing out there called Thrifty Thursday. I'm not really sure what thrifty means in that situation, but I like to thrift store shop, and I've made a business doing just that. So if you're out there listening, join me on Thursdays. Put it, have lunch, bring your sandwich or whatever. Or if you're not in my time zone and it's really not lunchtime for you, maybe just hang out for a couple minutes and give me some ideas about what you'd like to hear from me. And today, I'm really excited to talk to you all about community, because to me, community is like a really important, kind of an integral part of being human on planet Earth. Let me see if I can move this around a little bit here. So yes, being human on planet Earth is pretty important because, that's what we're doing over here. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about this community that I put together. It's called Stitcherhood. And I actually, I'm going to say that slowly because sometimes I go back and listen to my recordings and I'm like, what on earth? I speak so quickly that it's hard for people to understand what the heck I'm saying. So it's called Stitcherhood, kind of a play on words, not sisterhood, because we have people who don't identify as women or sisters for that matter in our community. But we wanted to kind of use the idea of a sisterhood, of a kind of convergence of creative ideas and connection and support, and bring into that a little bit of the sewing aspect of what I do. So it's actually, the full title is called Crispina's Stitcherhood Recycling Society. So it's a group of people, and I initially just sort of started it out kind of quietly and thought, get a couple handfuls of people in there and just kind of test the waters and see how it goes. And it has been like amazing, you guys. We have over 1,000 members. It's been just over a month since we opened the doors, and we're just kind of taking it out of beta testing stage into like the real deal. So I highly recommend it. It's free. There is a paywall in the platform that enables you to participate in things like weekly studio critiques, and you can show your work there. We're building a directory for materials. We do all sorts of interesting author interviews. I'm really excited. Our book of the month for the month of May is called Make, Thrift, Mend by Katrina Rodabaugh. And I have the pleasure of interviewing Katrina for the Stitcherhood. So she just released this book. It came out, I think the release date was on April 20th. And I got a copy. I had an early, I pre-ordered it, so I got it right away. And it's just the most beautiful book, and it really ties into my mission and her mission. We have this sort of shared mission of really encouraging people to think about what they actually need in their wardrobes or in their lives in general. So start with your wardrobe, take a look, see. I mean, most people in my culture, I live in the United States, are total overconsumers in the clothing department. So I'm just being really, just introducing the idea of mindful consumption with your clothing. So what are you buying? How much do you actually need? And by identifying your needs and realizing that, you probably only really need a couple pairs of black leggings, maybe not the dozen that you might have in there, buy really good quality leggings, so that instead of spending, 10 or 15 or maybe $20 on a bunch of really crappy, cheaply made, unethically produced, leggings, buy one pair that was made by a company that you trust and that you like. Then that's another thing that we share in Stitcherhood is like, who are the companies? Who do I trust and who do I like? And who has ethical manufacturing processes and who is using organic materials when possible? And how are, who are the companies that are giving back and thinking about people as well as their bottom line. So there's a lot of sharing of that kind of information in Stitcherhood as well. So if you're interested, and I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to start each Thursday with a quote. And I have a friend follower on Instagram, Mary, who sends me amazing links and just kind thoughts often. And it's so nice to hear from her. I don't know Mary in person, but I enjoy her her posts. So today she sent me this cute thing, and it was like the perfect quote for me today. So I'm going to read it to you and share it with you, and just see if this resonates with you for today. And if it does, give me like a thumbs up or something. I'm kind of thinking that I'm not sure what's going on. Let me see something here. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I think that I'm actually not really on. Not seeing. I am not seeing. There's something going on that's weird. So I think maybe anyway, I'm going to go back to my quote. Are you guys ready? The quote for today: a strong woman looks a challenge dead in the eye and gives it a wink. So what's your challenge this week? What's kind of, ruffling your feathers a little bit? And what are you going to look dead in the eye and give it a wink? Because that is an option with whatever challenge you might be facing today or tomorrow or next week or whenever. So yeah, I'm going to give my challenges winks this week, and I'm going to look at them as opportunities to have a little fun and stretch my mind beyond where I might have set my own limits. So that might be helpful for you as well. And with that said, I want to do I'm going to see if I can share a screen here. I'm going to share, and I'm going to show you guys what Stitcherhood looks like. So there's a link in the comments that you guys can check out, but I'm going to share my screen right now to show you what it looks like. And let's see what this looks like on the screen for you guys. Okay, so this is what Stitcherhood looks like. Okay, if you look up in the address bar here, you can see that Stitcherhood it's stitcherhood.crispina.eco. And when you land there, you can join and you can explore. You can click the explore button and you can kind of just look around. This is what's inside of Stitcherhood. You can discover all different things. There's a welcome section. There's featured articles. You can scroll sideways here and see what's coming up. There's all kinds of interesting polls and questions down here. And I just want to go back here for a second. Okay, cool. So you guys can actually see me as well. So hi there, I'm on the side. Okay, so back to Stitcherhood. So this is a really cool place just to if you're into recycled textiles or you're interested in learning more about recycled textiles and you're not really sure how to dip your toe in the water, this is a great place to start. And you can see there are, well, you can't see, but there's over 1,000 members of Stitcherhood right now. And there's two different there's two different levels of membership. So the first level of membership is called Curious, and that's what we're looking at now because I'm not logged into this platform. So this is just what you would see first time out of the gate. Here's a bunch of videos. There's different meetings that you can access. Our theme for the month of April was curbing textile waste. Our theme for the month of May is recycling t-shirts. So we're doing a lot with that. The book this month for the month of May is the Make Thrift Mend book that I was just talking about. You can, over here on the left side of the screen, you can see there's a menu here. So you can go to the home button, which gives you the welcome message, and you can play the video there. There's a whole bunch of different articles. People introduce themselves, answer questions here, different people looking for information as well as sharing inspiration there. Okay, and then the members are here, and you can see that there's just this amazing group of people who have join Stitcherhood and contribute. And the more members, the more fun, right? So over here, there's a little thing that's like about Stitcherhood. And I'm just going to read you the description. So Stitcherhood, Crispina's Stitcherhood Recycling Society brings together textile-centric hobbyists, entrepreneurs, and industry professionals to stitch, weave, sew, and otherwise reconfigure textile waste, from used clothing to manufacturer's waste, so that we can inspire, support, encourage, and collaborate, offering creative hijinks and a nurturing creative practice, ranging from individual self-expression to commercial product development, all while building textile trash awareness and having an ever-increasing positive environmental impact. You know, participate and build awareness of textile waste alchemy. So that is just a little description of like our big purpose with Stitcherhood. So with that said, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna pop back over into here. And I was just wondering, does anybody have any questions? Where are you tuning in from today? What is your connection to textile recycling? If you're watching this as a recording, not to worry, don't, put a comment up. I go back and I look at every single comment that comes in, and I use those to inspire next week's Thrifty Thursday live at noon with Crispina. So, even if you're not live, it's totally, it's so lovely to hear interesting ideas and where are you from, and just that you're tuning in, and any kind of feedback that you have for these little sessions that I do. So with that said, it's actually quite hard for me to see the comments on the feed while I'm streaming here. So I'm just going to leave it at that and say, I hope that you look your challenges dead in the eye and give them a wink this week. And just, I want to credit that quote that I read earlier. And the woman who wrote that or said it to start with, her name is Gina Carey. I'm not sure who she is, but I'm going to look her up. And I am going to give her a high five and a thank you for that inspiring quote. So before I dash off, I just want to say, if you have inspiring quotes, if you have ideas or questions or experiences that you want to share that have to do with textile recycling, leave me a message. I'm all about being inspired by the things that you're looking for in your life and helping you find them. So have a great week, and I'll see you next Thursday. Okay.